Welcome back to Caffeine Confessionals. I'm Nikki Sin here with a Valentine's Day special. Today, we're diving into MTV The Challenge's most memorable romances. So let's get into it. CT and DM. Let's start with the absolute goats. In terms of challenge romances, they're the king and queen of it. When good girl DM met bad boy CT on the Duel 2, I couldn't, and I know you couldn't either, have anticipated the romance that would follow. Seeing a relationship rise and fall, and rise again, on TV makes you feel like you were a part of it. I was and will forever be emotionally invested in their relationship. If you can watch DM remove her wig on national television, or their first kiss, and not cry, I think you need to reevaluate your emotions. CT helped DM, and DM helped CT, when they both needed it most. They brought out the best in each other, and I believe in my heart of hearts that had DM not tragically passed in 2014, that the two would be happily married right now. They're the Corey and Topanga, the Randall and Beth, the Eli and Claire of the challenge. Their relationship goals, forever and always. Nani and Kahara. I'd be lying if I said that these two weren't one of my favorite of the mismatched messy romances on the show. The two who met on Free Agents brought together party girl Nani, and one of my favorites in all of challenge history, and of course, Southern gentleman Kahara. Much like myself, Nani was frightened by the idea of something real that seemed to be developing between her and Kahara. So, she attempted to self-sabotage it all by having a one-night stand with Johnny Riley. I'll pause so you can puke after being reminded of this. Despite Banana's many attempts to split up the lovebirds, Kahara knew what he wanted, and it was his wild honeysuckle blossom-smelling Nani. It was nothing short of romantic when he showed off his love for Nani at the reunion show. And, it was romantic for reality TV. After a few months of dating, adorable Insta posts, me cheering the two on from Canada, they eventually broke up. Do I still hold out hope for these 2 years later? Yes. Will they get back together? Absolutely not. Cam and Leroy. I've been a fan of Cam Roy since the beginning. I always knew Killa Cam was too good for Eddie, and Leroy's gone from America's favorite garbage man to challenge beast right before our eyes. I could see the instant chemistry between these two since their first season together. And although the two have had their shares of ups and downs, with Cam being linked to Theo during War of the Worlds 1, and Leroy struggling to make the jump into a committed relationship, the two seem to be going strong currently. In the words of Tyra Banks, I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. Nani and her cup noodles were rooting for them too. During War of the Worlds 2, I longed for a storyline of love that was focused on them rather than Cara and Polly or Tori and Jordan. I found those two storylines very tiring. When the two finally made it challenge official on Double Agents coming as a power couple, I was excited to see how their drastically different gameplays and a season without bananas would play out, and so far, they have yet to disappoint. Both sides of Cam Roy are already rocking gold skulls. But their challenge gameplay isn't what I love about these two. It's how well they play off of each other, and it's something that you can tell is so natural and loving for the two on and off camera. Their chemistry is something that is absolutely undeniable. They're currently living together in Texas, and they have their own YouTube channel. Each week after Double Agents airs, they serve us some extra tea on Instagram Live. Do you have other memorable romances circulating in your head and your heart? Let us know in the comments, and be sure to like, subscribe, and tell your friends all about Caffeine Confessionals. Until next time, you can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at @TheNikkiSin and on TheNikkiSin.com. You can find Alan on Twitter at TheAlanGeary, and you can find him on Medium.